Howdy, this is Shannon Berkelback, and I'm coming from the porch of the Waller Feed Store. Come try the new place. I'm with Randy Radack, the new owner that decided to come. Managing partner that decided to come to Waller. And we're going to talk to him a little bit about his why and what's going on. And if you notice the name Radack and Steve Radack, that was the Harris County Commissioner.
Precinct 3.
Precinct 3.
30 years.
Yeah, so I recognize the name when he said that too. So it was a name that was on a lot of signs.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
helped you get that name recognition, right?
Yes.
But anyway, we're just curious in Waller, or I'm curious at least, why did you decide the feed store here in Waller?
Well, our visionary, our main founder of the company is Lawrence Solis. And he was intrigued when the whole light rail was going to come through Waller. So where we're sitting was supposed to be one of the stops on the train line. And fast forward 24 months, 30 months, and that got kiboshed. So the space was available, so he jumped on it. He's been working on this project for about 2 years. So really hard the last year. So, we opened up June 19th. It was our first day of operation, and it's been a success. So we're waiting to get up to 100%, but we'll get there next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I did get to meet him too.
Awesome.
The heart behind this. And I grew up actually going to this feed store. This was like a big part of the community where everybody would hang out and buy your feed for all of your animals.
I hear that
and
daily.
Hang around and chit chat. So that's kind of why I started this podcast, was to unite the community and have a place. It was a place for community, and I feel like this can be again.
Oh, sure.
So I'm excited, and I love that you actually included some of the old equipment in the front. The nostalgia of it.
We try to keep as much of the building intact as possible. I think the building's over 100 years old. I think it was a feed store for 89 years or maybe longer than that. We didn't want to come in and just erase what was, because, history is what makes us, makes families, what makes communities. And we thought that if we kept a lot of that in place, then people would feel the nostalgia, they'd feel the warm fuzzies. And you brought up coming to buy feed here with your family, and I probably hear that story at least 3-4 times a week of younger people, older people. And we have some of the old feed store pictures in the building that we got from their Facebook page, which is actually still in operation, which is crazy.
Oh, really?
But we blew them up and digitized them and kind of cleaned them up so they look a little more presentable for the guests to get the warm and fuzzies about.
Well, we're excited to have you here. I'm just curious, what is your plan for your why, for why you kind of chose here?
I'm from Houston, born and raised, born in Heights Hospital, and I was looking for an opportunity to kind of slow down my life and be in a calmer situation, hopefully for the next few years, because Waller's going to explode.
Yes.
But it's the guy I work for is a great guy, and I really saw his vision of being a big community place for the area, a neighborhood spot. We're going to cater to everyone. We're going to have an arcade for kids. There's going to be a pool hall with pool leagues on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. We're going to have 4 kitchens of we've got American, we've got Mexican, we've got Greek, we've got pizza. So something, if you're wanting something different every night of the week, you can come in, visit us 2 or 3 times a week and not get the same exact food. So hopefully the new 2 restaurants, Ziggy's Burger Bar, and then the taco place will be online. Hopefully, we're hoping Monday is the goal.
Okay.
They're finishing up all the electrical, and then we got to get one final inspection from the city of Waller, from their fire department. But it's going to be a community place. We're going to do live music 4 days a week, which we already do now. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, 7 to 10, and then Sunday is kind of a brunch, 1 to 4.
Okay.
Brunch music show. So something for everybody, and then we're finishing our stage. That'll be done this coming week. We got the final plan, the final okay from the city of Waller once again, and that's it. It's something for everyone. It's kind of a one-stop destination. All ages. We see a lot of baseball teams in here. The 2 fields on the street down 362.
That's true.
And then one final piece is in the fall we'll have a wine bar that's going to be built at the end of our property, which is I think it's an old hay shed or something. So that's already been approved from the city. permits are already in place, plans are already in with the architect. So as soon as we get the green light from that, we will move forward with that. So something for everyone, a destination, if you will, for.
Yeah, and I've actually gotten to walk through and see your plans for all that. It's really neat. It's a big space. There's lots of room.
I think the 2 spaces now are almost 12,000 square feet, and then the other shed will be another 35 to 4,000 square feet. So a big place. So great for private events, team builders, company functions, Christmas parties, holiday parties.
Yeah, and that's something I do is team building, and I'm always looking for space, and I'd love to have something a little closer to home than having to go to Cypress. So
yeah,
it'd definitely be
shortens your commute to the
yes,
to the big city.
Yes, and so even just for eating out, we love it. And I have had the Greek and the pizza, liked them both.
Yeah, so. the food's really good. We do a scratch. The pizza is made with a biga, which is it's kind of like a sourdough starter. So we make that goes into all of our pizza shells. It's from scratch, made every day. Our Greek food is really, really good. We have the little rotisserie spits and Greek salads and hummus and the kebabs, and so it's a nice little montage for now. But hopefully in the next 3 or 4 days we'll have the full spectrum to give to everyone, and they'll get to enjoy something of everything. So
I'm excited too for the weather to get nicer, because we're always looking for places like we're on the porch here, just to be able to sit and maybe be able to hear each other and talk and hang out again. Like you could have a big group out here, and I do always love live music too.
And we're going to keep them. It's kind of a little bit louder than we want right now, because we have the with the stage not being complete with the bands on the patio, so it's a little whatever. It's not loud, but you can still have a conversation. But once the band's moved off to the stage, this will be a great area to still converse and bring groups in and family members, and not have to worry about this the loud music in your ears. So.
Right. Well, and I was actually at the Waller City Economic Development meeting last week, and they were just talking about the population and how it's growing. We have like 65,000 on our last census for Waller, and there's 80-something thousand houses in development like this over the next year. Yeah. So we're going to more than double.
Yeah,
and then you will have the quantity. So you're kind of getting ahead.
We're a little early, I would say.
Because I actually saw on their slides, they said 100,000, the movement through, even because like Buc-ee's gets like 85,000 going across, so they do, but it's just commuters. You're off the old 290 here on the railroad tracks, so you may hear them come by soon.
Yeah, the term that the financial people like to use is it's called urban crawl. Which way is the community growing, and I think with HEB going in up at Hempstead, and then Dykens just gigantic, people are going to want to move out here. People want to get away from the rat race of being in a city and dealing with just the sheer amounts of cars and traffic, and
they think it's big though, but it's going to get way crazier. But he is in borderline, like coming in early, so please come support. We need to keep him going, because it is a little early. We say we want big restaurants, but we don't want the people. Well, we kind of have to have both to make it work. To make it, I'm a business person. I have an accounting degree, and I understand numbers. And you kind of have to have the people that can spend the money. And we want to help all of our small businesses, because when you help everybody and you buy local, then we help each other. And again, that's what community is about, right?
Yeah, all of our staff is local people. I actually moved here 2 Thursdays ago. So, I love the area I'm in. It has such a great small town community feel right now. And my commute's 5 minutes, which is
nice,
amazing. It's 2.1 miles, and I think I go through 3 stop signs, a yield sign, and 1 stoplight, so. Who's keeping track? I guess I am. So
I can probably show you the back roads where you can avoid that light.
I got you. Well, it's right here. It's right here in Washington. Right here on Old Business 290. So I guess I could bypass it and turn onto Washington. So
learn your way around town.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, what is it that you like about the small town besides the commute being a little easier?
So my family we have deep roots in Texas. I'm 6th generation Texan. My kids are 8th generation on my wife's side. My grandfather was born in Brenham. He went to Blinn College when it was a four-year college back in the 30s. Yeah, he was born in 11, so yeah, late 20s, early 30s. And so he was actually born in Brenham. His parents were from Poland, And then on my wife's side, we have she had a lot of family members that fought in the Confederacy. We did a summer tour of her patriots that are buried in Hallettsville and Yoakum. We went to Shiner. We went to that whole little southern coastal area right before you get to Austin. So it was kind of neat seeing the gravestones from the 1800s and the early 1900s. So it's kind of neat.
So they were some of the original families.
Yeah. Her one of her grandmothers way back was I think he was married to Chief John Jolly, who was the guy who raised Sam Houston, who adopted Sam Houston.
Oh wow!
So kind of neat. We have deep Texas roots. There's a train track right behind us. My grandfather was an engineer for Southern Pacific for 29 years. He would run from Houston to Shreveport every day, there and back. That's how I met my grandmother. So she was the one during World War II. She was the one who, all the guys went off to war, so they leaned on the females and the female population to pick up the slack. And so she was responsible for putting what train cars went to what engine. And there's a funny story about these goats that were missing on this train car, and she found them. So kind of a neat thing. So
she's the goat whisperer.
Yes. Yes, she was.
Interesting. Nice. So kind of part of the reason I did this podcast too was to try to keep our community connected. And I do feel like your place is one of those places, which is why I wanted to talk to you about it. Because, eating meals together is a big part of slowing down.
Sure.
To talk.
Put the phone down and
yeah.
Talk with your family. Talk with the people beside you at the table beside you.
And learn stuff about your grandmother being a goat whisperer or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
I love that. So thank you for opening up and being welcome to share. I always want people to know the rest of the story of like how you ended up here. People are like, what is this feed store and why is it here? And they're excited about food, but I always want them to know a little bit more about you.
Just to reiterate, I think it's going to be neat for couple families come in, the kids can play video games, parents can converse about their day and business opportunities or whatever it's happening in their community, and just we all work longer, we all work harder. It seems like we're earning less money, but just your time is like the most valuable thing right now, and be able to share community and things with your neighbors and your fellow Waller County people. It gives you an opportunity to slow down and enjoy life a little better and make the most of it. So
yeah. So y'all come enjoy. And I think I saw Galaga in there.
We have we have a couple retro games. There are more games coming. We're gonna have a little golden tea room. We're gonna have the Papa Shot basketball, and it's just fun stuff. Just to reminisce about our days when we were younger and forget about what's going on in our lives right now. So.
Yeah, sometimes we just got to de-stress and take that time to take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's all.
Also, maybe we can decide whether we're going to add this or not, but there's a tequila tasting bar.
Yeah, so we so right now we have the 4 restaurants. We have kind of a full sports bar in the back with TVs, and in the front there's a tequila bar that has no TVs. It's all about the community and talking with people. But it's all tequila, specifically from Jalisco, which is like the birthplace of tequila. So it's all great tequilas. It's Cristals, it's Blancos, Reposados. We have some mezcal there, but it's all no sugars, no preservatives, all just classic made tequila. This is not shooting tequila. This is sipping it, talking to your wife, talking to your significant other, enjoying your life. We make a fresh sangrita, which is kind of like a Bloody Mary mix. You take a sip of tequila, you drink a little sangrita, and you think sangria, but it's called sangrita. But it's about enjoying the flavors of the tequila and learning about our neighbors to the south. So
nice. So you have somebody there that will be teaching.
Yeah,
like a tasting.
Yeah. So we have a little book, and then there's usually one of our seasoned bartenders who can walk you through everything from a little flight of 3, and we do a smaller pour, so you're not just getting too much tequila. But it's educating our community about things they don't know about, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, and it's an experience, an educational experience, which.
Yes. And then right behind that is all the old mechanics, the old feeder, and the grinders and the mixers, and so you could kind of talk about that and your tequila while you're having some good tequila.
Yeah, sounds fun. So, okay, well, thank you for
You're welcome.
sharing.
You're welcome. And we're here every day. We open at 11, and then we close when the last guest leaves. So some nights it's 9:30, some nights it's midnight. So we're not pushing anyone out. We want everyone to have a good time and be responsible and just help build a community.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. I'm excited to see how you grow, and hopefully we can help you some, right?
Yes, I appreciate it.
Thank y'all. Y'all come out to the Waller Feed Store.
Thank you all.